Hey, everybody. Hello there, and welcome to tonight's episode of Tales of the Skytorn. My name is Brandon Ross. I am your host and dungeon master for this episode. Here on the lovely Player Hater Gaming channels, plural, I'm excited about that, we come together, have a bunch of my friends who, for some reason, actually enjoy letting me be their DM. I'm not sure why. I am mediocre at best, but they definitely test me. And I do want to start this stream saying to my table, thank you guys so very much. Nyx, our player of the character Red, I wish you were here. Unfortunately, we all understand when the internet company says, hey, we don't know how to do maintenance, so we're going to be down till 9 o'clock. Have fun. We hope they figure it out. And whenever you happen to get internet back, feel free to just hop on in like nothing happened. Until then, I'll do my best to play Red to my abilities. I believe I nailed it pretty good last time. So
100%. It was on point.
sadness, I know. To all our lovely new channels that we are on, which is Kick and Rumble, we thank you for joining us, and we hope you will stick around to help us grow and reach more people and just bring more fun and laughs and tears and the whole human experience available on tabletop gaming. For now, though, we'll get out of some really quick announcements. We have our lovely socials, which you'll be able to get in the chat links. For those platforms that don't have bots I know how to use yet, I will post them myself. Feel free to follow those to catch up us on our Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Also, don't forget we do have our Discords, which we have two of them, actually. We have one that is mostly just for talking, sharing memes, talking life, things like that. It's really just all about off-table things. We'll still, obviously, I'd like to get to making some more one-shots, more playing of D&D games on that server, but again, it's just about having fun, sharing memes, talking life. But then there's another one that will definitely hit that tabletop itch should you need it. And that is our Ashurma Land of Prosperity West Marches Discord server. Last time I checked, it had about 1 billion amazing members, about 1 million incredible staff members who all love to help answer questions, make quests, and run that server, which it's flawless and incredible. And if you want to go play more D&D, I highly encourage you to go check them out. Again, the staff is top notch. They're knowledgeable, friendly, and all the community is great as well. Beyond from that, we do have our lovely Patreon, which currently is the absolute best way to support us for what we're doing here at Player Hater Gaming, trying to just build a bigger culture and reach more people and impact more lives in a positive way. But we want to make sure you get some bang for your buck as well. So part of that is making sure that every month on the first Friday of each month, you will get, depending upon your tier, you can get anything from a homebrew monster, a magical item, a NPC complete with stat sheet and quirks, also a complete one-shot to where if you ever find yourselves in a need of a just quick one-shot, somebody canceled, they can't make it, but you still want to play D&D, we got you covered. So head over there and check it out. Let me just real quick post some links. And then I'm going to start copying and pasting a lot. So I'm going to just turn it to my table and just, I'll give you guys a theme and we can do this every time until I figure out how to make bots work, because I'm not smart. So
You are smart. Shush.
what is everyone's favorite sweet snack? I'll let you stew on that question for a minute while I copy and paste links.
I've got mine.
You've got yours?
Oh.
Fuck, you're good.
What is it?
Sonic Reese's Blast. It's like ice cream that you can blend in with peanut butter, Reese's peanut butter cup chunks, and I sometimes throw in there some chocolate syrup. Top it all off with whipped cream, and there's your snack.
Oh, God.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yup, it fucking does.
See, go ahead.
I've had sweets cut out of my diet since I was 20. So I don't have much sweets anymore. But if I had to pick, it's a tie between a brownie that's fresh, gooey out of the oven,
Ooh, yeah.
or an Oreo Blizzard from Dairy Queen.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty
Like,
good.
I don't know, in terms of like candy, it would be like fuzzy peaches. Those are like my go-to for like soft candies like that. But like, I don't know, there's this cookies and cream frozen yogurt that I like. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yes.
So for me, as everyone knows, I'm very much the scrawniest fat kid in existence. And it's just because I like working out a lot. Which I got called out for by my lovely staff members on the Sunday game. It was not seen because it was beforehand, but they called me out. They're like, "You're just a gym bro, Brandon. Be quiet." And I was like, "I'm not a gym bro." And they're like, "Yes, you are. Prove you're not." And I was like, "Well, I don't. Well, I don't."
Looks
Well,
like
how about?
schedules.
Ah, shit. But I was like, at least I'm not a Chad.
No, because chats are cool.
Fucking Jesus. Emotional damage. No, but
I gotta
anyways,
get you- we missed out on
my
both of these things.
favorite snack when it comes like sweet treat snack thing is it's also very classic. It's just a really good like custard shake. Like an ice cream shake, but out of custard. And I love chocolate. Like the more chocolate I can pack into a flavor, I'm about.
That's fair.
But we've got that done.
I had chocolate ice cream ruined for me when I was a kid.
Nice.
Dairy Queen, they clean their machines, didn't clean up properly, and left the chlorine still in it, so chocolate ice cream tastes like chlorine. Ruined it
Oh
forever.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get a moment of silence for this man's taste buds? I don't know what I'm going to do about health dice because I didn't read all the rules and realized we would lose channel points when I dropped our affiliate. So that's my bad. So until I figure it out, I'm just going to keep giving you guys 3 at the start of every game.
To be fair, we were able to refill ourselves like 40 times over, anyways.
Yeah,
At least.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably just I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Maybe just like give you like a flat 2 at the start of every game.
That might be a good idea.
I think that's fair.
We'll start that next week. Until
Yeah.
then, everything's out of the way. Nothing
Yeah,
is stopping
Put us
us.
all at 3 anyways this session.
Yeah. Nothing is stopping us from getting into the story. So, as we do get into the story, last we were together for our lovely session, everyone had their own fun going about and figuring out how they were going to approach getting everything ready to tackle the issue of the rift they had found within the Gold Creek mines. And also figuring out maybe a few other loose ends that were lingering in some people's minds. Some of you went to the school. Some of you went to other locations, started making your plans and preparing. It was a multi-front split-the-party event. But all of you did what you believed to be was everything. Returned to your respective homes and beds and enjoyed a long rest. We'll kick this off with Eva.
Mm-hmm.
You awaken in your bed.
Downstairs, coffee, breakfast.
As you get downstairs, you see there is a note that has been left on the kitchen table.
I will go grab it.
You pick it up and it's very simply scrawled. It's not hurried. It doesn't look like someone was in a rush. It just says, personal errands to run. Catch up when I can in the quarry. Red.
All right. That makes it easier because now it's just coffee for me and breakfast for the kid. So,
And today, let's see what your kid's doing. Let's roll a d20.
oh no. You want me to roll or are
Your
you
kid's
rolling?
sleeping in. one of the
I will enjoy the
fewest
hour of peace and
rare
quiet.
instances of just loving silence. Like you check, you open the door a little bit, real quiet. You look in, you're like, oh, she's just sleeping. Oh, thank goodness. And you close the door real quiet. You go downstairs, and you're like, oh, just me.
Nowhere to, well, technically, nowhere to be, not in a rush.
Yeah.
No one else around. Just me and my time.
That's it. Is there anything you want
And
to
a
do with your time?
freaking blink dog, because that's probably somewhere around here.
It's lazily up and around. Like you let it out to the small little like shared community back area you have that you share with the brick toes.
Get the dog taken care of, get breakfast ready, enjoy my coffee before the chaos begins. Kind of curious where Red went, but not gonna really worry about it too much because Red's a big girl. She can take care of herself. Just gonna relax.
Okay. You enjoy. Oh, let's see here. Given what you need to take care of, I'd say you probably have a solid hour all to yourself. If there's anything you want to accomplish in that solid hour, you can let me know. Or if you're just going to purely enjoy the silence, that's okay too. I just want to make sure you know this time is for you.
Oh yeah, no, I'm good. I am just gonna enjoy it.
Okay. You enjoy your coffee, you sip on it, you make yourself a small breakfast, able to actually eat first, and it's actually warm, hot food, and it's delicious.
Better be.
Yeah.
I made it.
Oh, of course. No, it's just normally, by the time you get Cassandra fed, you take care of the dog, you get her situated, your food's gone a little cold. So it's just a nice comfort. But about 45 minutes to an hour pass, you hear the sound of thud, 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 sleepy feet hitting stairs. Cassandra comes down, makes her way up on the table, sits down.
Put the plate in front of her. Did you
She's
sleep all right?
she's still, you see a little bit like crust in the corner of her eye. She's trying to like get it out. She rubs her eyes clean, just goes, I did.
All right.
And she starts eating her breakfast. I mean, she's a kid. She's self-sufficient her age, for the most part.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's what, 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
Minor supervision required.
Yeah.
Make sure she eats. I'll clean up after her. Go get some clothes on. Miss Bricktoe will be back over here. I have to run back down to that quarry again.
Okay.
Hopefully it won't be too long.
By this time, she's pretty awake. She's starting to skip and goes up the steps.
Oh, and take Oscar with you, dear.
Oh, okay, Oscar. Foof, foof. Foof, 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 foof. You can just see it's just blinking to get to her.
This fucking dog. This will be the best pet I have ever owned for a child, but damn is it annoying. And I will go upstairs myself. Normally, Eva dresses in very fine clothes, a very rich, deep purple dress that she likes to wear. And she has a few of them. But for this one, she's still in what would be higher end clothes, but she's going to opt more for a loose tunic.
Okay.
That way she still has mobility, but also a little bit more of just utility in general, I guess. So she has this very clean white tunic top that she has. She puts a vest on over it, which is where her studded armor comes from. And
All right.
just some breeches that go into boots.
Okay. By the time you get dressed, you get back downstairs, and Cassandra's down there dressed as well, and you can see Anna has, or excuse me, Amma has made her way inside. She sees you. She smiles. Morning, dear.
Good morning.
Oh, that's quite a different outlook for your sort, isn't it? Not playing on the streets today. No tunes for the travelers.
Well, there may still be tunes, but unfortunately, this day will probably also involve a whole bunch of getting down and dirty in the earth. So I'd rather not ruin my good dresses.
Ooh, that's a very good point. Are you going to the quarry?
Yes, there's been some trouble down there, and we've been helping the miners with any injuries they might sustain.
Yes. I think we talked about that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, be safe out there, dear.
I appreciate it. Thank you again. I
of course.
always appreciate you.
Oh, of course. I'll probably take her shopping with me. And she nudged a little bit. Cassandra eyes light up. Shopping.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't worry about it. We're just gonna go get groceries.
All right. Be careful out there.
Of course, you as well. I'm going to the market for groceries and vegetables. You're going to the quarry for who knows what. Please
Very
be
true.
safe.
I will.
All right then.
Hopefully I'll be back tonight.
Okay.
And I will head out. Because I assume, based on conversations from the day before, that we were going to meet at the quarry. If I
Okay.
remember correctly. Been a while.
That is correct. You remember correctly.
Yay.
You chose wisely. Alrighty then. Dr. Zahn,
Yeah.
given
Yes.
your usual habits, Doctor, you wake up first.
Probably.
Given
I've been
your
30
usual
before
habits, Zahn, you definitely don't wake up first.
No.
No.
No. Not after what happened the night before, the day before. No.
Oh yeah, you are sleeping it off. Like even when you
Oh,
wake up, like
fuck
you do
yeah.
wake up at like you don't know, like for context, it's like 2, 3 in the morning, but you have no idea because it's just dark, and you
Yeah.
like do the stretch, and like you get, like a minor cramp in one rib, you're kind of like, oh god, you stretch it out, and then you're, like your left calf, you gotta stretch it out. Like,
Charlie horse.
yeah, you're like,
Oh,
nope,
that's
going
the worst.
going right back
No.
over, and you just get back to
No.
sleep.
Nah. The sun is not out. I am not up.
But eventually, you I would imagine, I'll let Doctor go, but I imagine eventually you probably would wait to the smell of coffee.
Yes. Doc would do his usual morning routine. Then once his routine is done, he'll finally get down to the kitchen, or over to the kitchen, because that is upstairs in this building.
Okay.
And he'll prepare a light breakfast for today,
All right. Then.
for both him and Zahn, as well as coffee, of course, served in
Alright.
his tradition of beakers,
Yep. So Zahn, as
properly
you
proportioned for
as you
her.
wake up for the second time with the sun out, blinds still closed, I imagine so, but you do smell a very familiar and delicious scent of coffee and probably just cooked foods and meats.
Probably something simple like toast and eggs.
Perfect. There's this bit of hint of like burnt bread in the air, like a little smoky flavor from the eggs.
She's deciding whether or not do I roll back over? Is it worth it? Or is it worth the doctor coming in to try and wake me up? No. She'll get up.
She'll get up.
Is that
Okay.
even just
She'll
like
get up.
anymore?
Shouldn't
There
less
are
from
many
last
ways
time.
in which the doc can wake you up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lord knows what he's gonna do, and she doesn't want to find out quite yet.
Yeah, check your toes. Make sure all in the same order.
Yeah. I mean, he was outlining her on a tape
Mm-hmm.
for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Like
So,
every day,
yeah.
I'm going to roll a D100 to see if you wake up with new scars.
Right? She'd be like, I don't remember getting this one.
See if I do leave, like Rose like hands, see if I do leave scars and stuff like that.
I mean, her passive perception is terrible, so you'd probably be able to do it.
Well, it's not a matter of waking you up at that point. It's whether or not there's evidence left behind.
Oh God.
Yep.
Hey, Eva.
I'm not over there. You get to
Nope.
deal with
I
that
know.
yourself.
So you head out your door,
Uh.
you go down the hallway, and yes,
Yep.
the way this building is laid out is that the main floor is just for the shop. The second floor is where all the bedrooms and the kitchen is. Albeit a small kitchen, but it is functional.
Yeah, she'll move over to the kitchen, sit down at wherever she now normally sits that she claimed as her seat,
Okay.
and she'll drink her coffee, drink more of her coffee, and just finish it. Finally look at the doctor. Morning.
Good morning.
Sleep okay?
I slept fine. How about you? You were the most injured.
Charlie horses are the fucking worst.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can already just like see the fan art of Zahn, just hair all in a mess, coffee beaker, just.
Uh, just-
Doc will just get up, go to the kitchen counter, when he comes back, he's holding a banana, hands over to you. Try this. I hear this helps with cramps.
it's a
God.
bit late, but thank you.
Well, the more you eat more of these,
Oh.
and you prevent more cramps later.
Okay, she'll just stuff it in her bag for like a midnight snack.
Make an intelligence
She's
check.
like, Charlie horse banana. A what?
Make an intelligence check.
Oh no. Okay, that's a 12.
Okay, you know what a banana is. You've seen them before.
Yeah, maybe it was like a plantain or something
Yeah.
like that, but she's like, same difference.
It's not meat. So it's not meat
not
or
meat,
mead.
yeah.
It's not the M&M group. So you're not. That's a barbarian staple. The M&M group, meat and mead. Write it down.
Yeah. That's her diet. M&M. Yes.
Take it with you.
But yeah, she'll stuff that in her bag and look down at her plate. Eggs and toast. Cool. We definitely need more meat on this platter. You had that butcher friend, right?
Yes. Just haven't had time to stop by. Every time we get home, it's rather late, and he's closed.
Yeah. Next time we go, I'll pay and get a really big portion of it. Do you
Oh.
have like a cold cellar?
Actually, I don't know. Because this wasn't my place.
Well, we'll find out.
I don't remember being shown one, so I don't think I do. But I
Hmm.
do know where we stored the shark meat last time. So
Shark meat?
yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. She wouldn't know about that.
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh yes. Killed the sky sharks. Harvest this meat. It had some nice steaks.
Did we just hear a knock?
You did.
Doc will go
Yes.
downstairs and go check the door.
You open
Zahn
the door.
shoveling her face full of food.
You open the door and you see a pair of very familiar, almost matching humanoids. You see Nathan and Ert.
Morning, boys.
And you
What
see
can I do?
Ert has his entire left arm wrapped in bandages.
All right, what did you do this time?
And Ert just has his head lowered. Like he doesn't want to talk. He's ashamed. And Nathan's like, no. Tell him. This will be good. You tell him what happened. And Nate's just like smiling, sitting back, like leaning back a bit. Like, go ahead. Tell him. And Ert's like, I didn't want to come here. No. Tell him what happened. I don't want to. Well, too bad. Tell him. And he finally, he doesn't look, he still does not look at you, Doc. He's barely looking at chest level to you.
This is the second time I've seen him with his arm in a sling, by the way.
It's not a sling. It's just wrapped up.
Okay.
I was clearing out some brush along the edge of the fence post, and something. I'm having a. It's really itchy on my arm. Do you have anything, please? And he finally starts looking up at you. He gets over the embarrassment finally.
I'm sure I do. Come in and let me take a look at it real quick.
He comes
so I can-
inside, and Nathan's just smiling because to him it's nothing serious. His brother's not dying. It's just funny.
Yeah, typical brother things.
Yeah, exactly.
I take him over to probably like where the counter used to be, and instead of take a seat on the couch and let me see your arm.
He sits down. Nate just kind of like finds another chair, sits down, just smiling, having a good time.
Yep.
You get his arm unwrapped, and pretty much from like bicep to fingertip, it equate to what we would see as like a poison oak or poison ivy reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Easily treatable.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Do I even need to roll a check for this?
I will say, because you're not from this island, yes.
Okay, what am I rolling?
Give me a medicine check.
Cool. 21.
21. Incredible. Yeah, this is. I didn't have a fantasy plant ready to go, but it's essentially like poison oak.
Well, first off, don't scratch it. Makes it worse, and it'll
You
spread.
can see he's just about to take his hand over and just start fucking going to town. He's like, he fucking like clenches. You can see the hand clenching, and it's like,
have you already touched it with your hand?
I mean, it was itchy, yeah.
Have you touched anywhere else on your body since then?
Oh God.
No.
Good. Don't touch
Insight
anything.
check.
You see, he's like now like holding his hand away like it's an abomination. He's like,
Yeah, I will inside check that actually because I need to know. I'm a doctor.
Okay, roll.
14.
You get a pretty good sense he's probably too scared to lie.
That's fair. Well, like I said, it could spread. It spreads through touch. So I do have something for it though. Just it'll take maybe a day, maybe two, and it'll be gone. But it will also relieve the itching. So give me one moment, and he'll go into the herb section of the store, and I'll take a mortar and pestle from my alchemy set and begin making a paste out of some herbs that could help relieve the itching.
I will
as well
say,
as-
give me a nature check.
Yeah,
With
it's easy to
advantage.
do. With advantage.
Yeah, you'll see why.
Better. Well, I'm glad it gave me that 14.
14. You're starting to go through it. You're like, I know I had some notes somewhere on this, but they were a while ago. And then you think, wait, Stefan.
Yes.
And you start looking through your more recent notes. You do find something that'll help. So you go out to the garden, you grab a couple of certain things, bring them back in. You get some hot water on a boil, and with just a little bit of hot water just to make a mush paste, you are able to easily grind together a remedy that can be applied. You do so.
I apply. I start applying it to his arm as well as his other hand, just to prevention purposes.
And you see Nate's just sitting back like, Grandma told us, leaves of 3, leave it be. He's like, shut up.
Your grandma is quite wise. But I believe this should help. You itching should already start feeling better. But apply this maybe like 3 to 4 times a day, and if you run out before it gets better, you should see improvements by tomorrow.
All right.
But if it runs out beforehand, come back and I'll give you some more.
Thank you, doctor.
Of course, that's what I'm here for.
And he takes what you give him, and he gets up and just sulks out the door. Nate saunters up next to you. Well, as fun as this was, we do appreciate it. What do we owe you?
2 silver for to cover the herbs.
Oh gosh, I'll give you 3 for the laughs alone. And he puts down 3 silver.
I will take it, not arguing. Well, come back anytime. You have any more medical need, or if you need to talk, of course.
Well, I hope I'll never be here, honestly. You're a good person, but you're I don't want to ever have to go through that. And he points to his brother.
I believe he's more embarrassed than anything.
Yeah, he really didn't want to get here, but I knew he needed something.
Yes, or else, glad you got him here before he touched anything else. Or, like I said, it could spread to any part he touches. And he kind of like nudges him with that.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Also, could spread to others that way too. So make sure he doesn't no shaking of hands for a while.
He'll probably be out of. He probably shouldn't do anything, should he?
No, it can stay on anything you touch. So if people touch something you touch, it can
All
spread
right.
to the
He
rest.
just cups his hands. Go straight to your room. Don't fucking touch anybody. He just puts a finger up.
Give your father and mother my best.
Will do, Doctor. Thank you again.
Good. Have a good day, Nate.
You're still weird, though. In a good way.
I think it is a compliment these days.
Good. Stick around. We like you. And he walks off.
And Doc would just wave him off, close the door behind him.
All right.
Zon's just sitting at the top of the stairs eating her toast.
Yeah. Just.
I've watched the whole thing. One bite. Fun.
Well, Doc flips a silver coin and pockets it.
All right.
Well, Zon, I believe we have a early morning today. Head up to quarry.
All right. Let's go
believe I
kick
have
some ass.
I believe Nate and Eric just paid our fare.
Perfect.
All right. Two of you head out for the day. Catch the Weave Tech Railway.
Give a good morning to Brian.
Just waves. Pass over your 2 silver, because it should be 1 each, because you're under contract still.
Yep. So I'm only going to add 1 silver to my bucket now.
Yep.
Thank
But-
you.
You get to the quarry. Now, you have a choice. Where are you getting off? You can get off with the kingdom side, or you could see if it goes all the way to the private side.
Do I know if it does or not?
You'd imagine it does.
Are there any other private side persons on this side in the cart with us?
No. You've always seen everybody get off at the kingdom. Give me an insight check, both of you.
Just normal.
That's a 5.
24.
24. You would imagine that it probably does go there, but given the animosity between kingdom side and private sector, they probably don't ride in the same carts.
That's, yeah. Probably fair. Well, if it does go there, if I believe it does go there, I will see if it does and find out the hard way.
Okay. A few moments pass after everybody gets off. You feel the railway lift once more and make its way further out, spanning the, in this mode of transport, relatively short time to get there. It does stop above the privatized section, and because it can detect that there are still people, it'll lower. And you can see there's a lot of funny looks.
Yep.
Like, this is the most people you've seen out here, because last time here, everybody was working. This is right before shift. There is not a single person out here that doesn't have some form of mining enhancing weave tech with them. Whether it be 1 arm, 2 arms, just some kind of appendage with a pick or hammer attached to it. You see some walking around with these, like, it almost looks like a piece of full plate, but it's only on their lower body and has that similar runes engraved all over it. And you can see it lighting up as they're just walking.
Well,
Zahn does not have a happy look on her face and just like flexes subtly.
Flex.
Yeah. It's like mine are all natural. It's fine.
It's fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
I have no idea where Eva and Red told Professor to meet us at, so I am assuming we are just meeting at the Gold Creek building first.
I sure hope so.
Eva,
Either that or
where
they're
would you
back
have
at
gone?
the other one.
Given the fact that we were basically contracted to the kingdom side, that's where she would have gone.
Okay. You are currently at the kingdom side, and you watch as a railway comes, lowers, some workers get out, and it goes back up and keeps going.
Cool. Just hanging out, probably for about an hour or so.
Okay. You do see Buck and Avis.
Cool.
Buck waves. Hey,
How's it going?
another good day. Just you.
I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I don't quite know where they've gone. But, hopefully nothing goes wrong today, but I'll be here if you need me, I guess.
Same thing. I don't want to get pancaked.
Please don't. It's really a messy business.
Oh, gosh. Where's Zahn?
I don't know. They should have been here by now.
Did she lose another fight?
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
All right. Well, I gotta get to it. And he slings his pickaxe over him.
I'm just gonna hang out, and if people need to cure wounds, I'll throw it on them, because that's all I can do.
That's all I got. Okay. Let me think here. Give me a perception check.
Let me actually hop in here real quick so it'll synchronize. There it goes. That way. Perception. Boop. 9.
9. Okay.
Just hanging out.
So, Doctor and Zahn.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 minute. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyways, Doctor and Zahn, as the two of you get to the privatized section of this, you head over to the Gold Creek Mining Company. You head inside. There's a familiar individual behind the desk who is not so timid today. Doesn't seem quite as uppity. Excuse me. Get some water.
You okay there, Elijah?
I'm good.
Good.
Imagine you two are here with the others.
Yes.
They're already back there with Sebastian.
Am I allowed to go back there yet or no?
I'd imagine it'd be okay today, given the circumstances. He definitely seems much more serious and way less afraid of either of you.
What circumstances?
Well,
I believe you are fully aware of what you discovered.
Those circumstances, yes. Yeah.
The doctor's gonna look at his eyes like, "Are you sure you didn't hit your head when you fell yesterday?"
I may have, you never know.
I'll have to get that. I'll check you for a concussion just in case, sometime later.
Yeah, wouldn't be my first.
Well, let's head on back there and don't keep him waiting.
Okay, we'll
All right.
quietly
Do you
shuffle in.
head in or do you knock?
Doc knocks.
You do hear a
Yeah.
familiar voice. Oh, is it?
The doctor and Zahn.
You hear some like muffled tones. Come in.
Doc opens the door and heads in.
Zahn will follow.
And Doctor, you see one familiar individual and an unfamiliar individual.
Other than Sebastian.
Correct. You see two female figures, similarly dressed, just slightly different colors. One you recognize as Professor Lavina Lalo, dressed in her normal attire, but this seems a bit more. How do I put this? Suited for the Sask.
Okay.
Whereas before she was wearing very flowy, very open, like very commonly placed as like instructing robes or teaching robes, to where not a lot need to be happened. They're both wearing trousers and a tunic top, and you can see both of them have component pouches attached to them, and they both actually have this interesting contraption on their left forearm. You can see from the wrist to the elbow is this working of leather straps, and both of you, there's no need to roll for this. It's going to be enough to get your attention. You can see it looks to be like at least 2 or 3 wands tucked into this leather device.
Okay. Good morning, Professor Lavina.
And she just kind of turns. Yes,
Doctor.
Doctor. Good morning.
Morning. And he'll turn to the other woman, and I do not believe I have the pleasure of meeting yet.
This individual is a fairly fair-skinned female, just kind of a longer, straight black hair, whereas Professor Lavina has like that frizzy black hair that kind of tumbles down. Hers is this other female is very much just straight, flat, almost semi-boring. She actually seems rather unassuming, just looking at a glance. But she smiles and gives a little nod. Good morning. My name is Professor Gale.
Good morning. Nice to meet you. Are my compatriots here yet, or am I early?
No, you were the first to arrive, and we were just discussing with Sebastian here about the difficult challenges facing us here. Some choices to be made. And Sebastian kind of nods his head. Yeah, we gotta figure some things out.
All right.
The biggest question on the table I have does not come from a place of malice. Do not think me an evil man. Just remember I run a business. If whatever this thing is causing things to turn into this, what's going to happen when it closes? Does it just stop? Does everything around it go back to being just dirt? What happens?
I can try to make a guess, but that is Professor Lavina's specialty, not mine.
Do you say that, or you just stay quiet?
I stay quiet.
Okay.
Doc's probably like trying to come up with guess of an idea of what could happen.
And given this is her area of expertise, Professor Lavina does chime in. Well, typically magic of this sort is usually impermanent. To whereas even if the source is cut off, it wouldn't revert the magic because it would have to go somewhere. Whatever has been changed has been changed. Oh, I should have brought that arrogant asshole with me. And she starts muttering a bit, something about transmutation and the guy being a douche.
Probably realizing what time it is. He's going to look at Zon. Zon, do you want to go check the other camp and see if our friends are there?
Yeah, I can do that. She says as she eats the banana.
Oh, I figured this conversation is not up your alley, so have you at least something to occupy yourself?
Very
Damn,
true.
he just called you dumb.
He did. It's not the first time she's been called that. That's fine. Yeah, no, she'll go out and go back on the train and loop back around.
Okay. You get to the train station, the platform, and you
Yep.
wait. And you wait. 5 minutes. 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
It's
30
not gonna.
minutes.
And she'll start walking up the ridge.
Okay.
Hopefully, hoping to not get lost. It's
Well,
fine.
there's only one way to go. You can't really, there's no left or right.
Perfect.
It's either
Perfect.
inland or outland.
Yep.
You find Eva after about 20 minutes because she had the same
Same
thought after an
thought
hour of
process.
waiting. Yeah, and she's just gonna be like halfway down there.
The
Just
two of you meet up.
staring.
She's like climbing up the cliff. Oh, hey Eva. Just coming to see if you. Yeah,
Hi.
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm just climbing. Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You know that this one behind us is the one that's paying us, right?
Yes. But the problem's in the other one. I was just following Doc, to be honest. Like, I just. Yeah.
This is amazing.
You know what? Let's go. You know what? Let's
Should we go back there? I think he might have it. I don't know. It's a lot of brain talk.
Unfortunately, we should probably join the brain talk. Yes.
For you, Doctor, what your last hour has looked like is the following. There has been a lot of back and forth talks about the effects of closing it. Could it just be suppressed? Could it just be locked away? Could it just be maybe a field put around it? You can tell he's not so much in wanting to endanger more lives, obviously.
But he doesn't want to lose the payout.
Doesn't want to lose the payout.
I feel like Doc understands. Understands his feeling on that. Honestly.
Because at the end of the day, unless they want to go back to the court and get like written overruling documentation, it's his mine. He owns it. He knows they could go do it, but that would give him at least another day or two of mining.
Yeah, and Doc's seen what's in there, so like he understands why he would want to keep it.
Yeah. And then at the tail end of it, the conversation does eventually roll into a fact that they're going to try a containment to just stop things from coming through it, but keep the magic flowing to infuse the earth around it. It's agreed that this will obviously be kept secret from anybody outside of this room, but there is an ultimatum is eventually found to where if they can't stop things from coming through it while it's open, he's given his blessing to shut it down. Because at the end of the day, again, he fought a bit, but you can definitely tell he does not want to give up human life or sentient life.
I think Doc can respect him for that, actually.
And eventually, some papers are drawn up, and he looks to you. Well, now there's just you and your party.
Yes.
You found it, and you uncovered that, and that snake of a worker.
Dylan, I believe.
Yeah, I'll deal with him.
Well, what is there to discuss?
Well, I mean, he could have robbed me blind, and the rest of my days I would never known, and more creatures could have come through it. So, what do you feel is fair for the work you've placed into this?
Well, having triggered and disarmed his trap, as well as our general investigations. You're getting a lot of power to me, and that's not a good idea for you. Just saying.
What was that? Getting a lot of power to you?
Yeah, he's giving me a lot of power here to determine how much we're getting paid extra, basically.
He's a businessman. He wants to see what you have. You can make an insight check.
All right, yeah. I'm trying to see, like, trying to tell, like, if there's a limit to what he's willing to pay versus
15. That's really
Yeah.
good, actually.
Yeah.
You can tell he is a lot of your typical sense of combat is found on the battlefield.
Mhm.
But as a wizard, as a learned and skilled spellcrafter, you understand all combat starts at the oldest game on chess.
Mhm.
And you can tell this is a chess of business minds. So he wants to see what you have. You can tell he's literally testing you.
Mm-hmm. I would say 60 gold apiece for each member of my party. To be fair.
60.
I know I could ask for more, but I feel like knowing how much what we actually have put into this, we're already under payroll from Avis as is for the work we've done over there at his camp. In your camp, I'd say 60 is a fair amount. And that's a one-time payment, obviously. We're still on a payroll with him with contract. So 60 gold apiece for each member of my party would add up to 240 gold, I believe.
You can see he just looks a little flabbergasted and looks to the two professors. Like almost like the is this guy for real look? And they look back at you like, I don't know. Is he for real? Like everyone in the room, it's all eyes on Doc. Like, is this guy for real? And you don't know if it's good or bad.
Nope, but they can't see my expressions.
Nope. Gives you a great poker face, but they are looking at you with just complete confusion.
Can I get a tell whether or not it's a, like, is he for real, like, this is too much, or for real, this is too low?
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
You know what? That will be our quote unquote combat. I will make a check as well for this character.
Okay. I'm gonna roll an extra. I'm gonna put a help die on that because this is actually really important.
Okay, go ahead.
21.
I rolled a 10 on the dice, and I didn't know what kind of modifier to give him, but no matter what I gave him, it would not be fair to say that you didn't do anything but win this round.
Mm-hmm.
So we will do 3 total checks, and we will see how you come out. As the discussion carries on, you can see there is this look of flabbergasted, and you pick up on the subtle tones, you listen, you realize you're in the private sector.
Mm-hmm.
But you're also standing next to 2 employed by the kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's giving you this look, you're probably undervaluing yourself.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So you can see he pulls out some paper. He begins to write a contract.
if you believe it's too little and you want to pay us for what we do, we can go up it, obviously. Maybe, I don't know, up it by 100 gold, 160 apiece.
Make a persuasion check. And I'll make my check.
This is getting helped out regardless, by the way.
need to
14.
get my mouse out of the way because my last dice hit a mouse. Hang on. There we go.
Mhm.
You rolled a 13? 14 total?
14 total.
15 total.
Oof.
He starts writing. Name of your crew?
Chaos Crew. Both spelled with a K.
Gives you a bit of a look, just like adventurers. You hear that
Seriously?
under his breath, like adventurers.
We run to the chaos, and we were hired as medical crew, so we were running into chaos to save people.
He keeps
That was the
writing.
theme.
So you want to go with
But-
160 apiece now.
If you feel that's worth our value, clearly 60 felt more undervalued.
I didn't ask you what I thought your value was. The question is, what do you feel your value is of your crew?
Me, to my personal crew, I would say invaluable as our healer.
Everything has a price.
Hmm.
Make one
I
last.
think-
Let's make this a pair of insight checks.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, 5.
21.
You get the feeling going 100 up was a bit too much. Maybe if you tapered it back to maybe 50, 60, 70 up. I'll let you decide as a player. I'm just trying to give you, like, it's hard to convey emotion. But you
How about this?
feel like that was definitely too far of a jump.
How about this? How about 125 apiece? Feel that's a fair middle ground.
Kind of nods his head a bit. 500 gold for barely a day's work. Not bad going rates, is it?
No, but considering what we found you, that's mere a drop in the bucket for you.
Make a very fair point. And you see him pen in 500 gold to be paid upon completion of the suppression or closing. Actually, no, he doesn't even write all that shit. He just writes a generic, very, very nondescript contract. Like he hands it to you, you get to reading it like, this is fucking bullshit.
As long as we get paid, it's all that matters.
Yeah. You will get paid, but like there's no details. There's every essence of dancing around the thing is what it is.
Yep.
But about this time, Zahn and Eva, you do make it to the office. You head inside just as a piece of rolled up parchment is being handed to the doctor.
Doc,
Oh
thank you.
God, did he just sign our lives away?
Probably.
And you
Zach.
see Sebastian just kind of smile. Yes. I'd like to thank all of you for conscripting yourself to the Gold Creek Mining Company for the next year. It's a great deal bargain to strike. We'll take care of you, I promise.
Doc,
Listen, as long as you're still paying us, that's cool.
it's very good pay, actually.
You see Sebastian.
Saw-
Sebastian starts chuckling because he can't hold the lie
Nope.
anymore.
Zahn is just like, nah, I'm not working with these fuckers.
You say it out loud?
Yeah.
Oh, kind of laughs. Yeah, we get a lot of slack from the kingdom side for what we do, but we make results.
Can't argue with that.
Well, I
Lovely.
believe all of you have some things to handle while I begin to talk to some other mining members.
I believe so.
And
Professors, we can lead you to the portal.
and she kind of has like a little map. Oh, look, we'll find it. But of course, yes, lead the way. And two of them follow you as all of you head out. This troop of now 5 strong individuals. You can see about 5 or 6 very familiar faces sitting in the lobby.
Oh no.
Every single one of the miners from yesterday who saw
Yep.
the cavern.
Is the traitor among them?
He is not. What
Didn't
you
think so.
do
He's
notice
surprised.
is there is another person with them, dressed in a breastplate with black clothing for the most part, a longsword sheathed at their hip, and then you can also see a hand crossbow hanging from it. I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Ooh. I'm supposed to be good at these.
19.
All right.
15.
All right.
23.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus is right. God bless, man.
Intelligence, wisdom are my main stuff, guys.
It's very true.
I have the same modifier you do, homie. Like, what the hell?
My luck's good today. I don't know.
Okay. Let me get my notes drawn up real quick to make sure I give you the correct information.
Rocks fall, we all die.
Yes, rocks fall, you all die. Roll new characters right
I
now.
mean-
Good luck.
It almost
It's
already
actually
happened.
it's a legitimate.
It's a legitimate.
Line in
It
this
can
case.
happen today.
It already happened. We just made our saves last time. and
Oh, that's
I'm
right.
really
Yeah,
excited.
I can't wait to say that. And like rocks fall, dexterity saving throws. It won't be the exact phrase, but it'll be close. All right then. So, Zahn, you wouldn't have any information on this, but you do notice the individual does have a bit of a crest on their breastplate. You can see it is a anvil with a sword hovering over it. Unfortunately, you're not from here. And that's the best you pick up on. But I'll give you some more since you don't get anything else. You can tell this individual looks well trained. All of their gear is well maintained, and they are standing like someone you don't want to fuck with. Like even you are like, I might could take him, maybe. Like just something about the way he's standing, the
noted.
way he's built. He can definitely handle himself. Doctor, what you notice, and you have been here for a little bit of time, you do notice that across the breastplate there is the anvil with the sword over it. And in just kind of the passing by and conversations you've heard and things you've researched on your own time in the short time you've been here, you do know this is to be a member of the Forge Striders.
Okay.
And what you know them mostly for is that they are a private guard that is mainly employed and hired by the merchants not for protective services of their employ. Basically, it's like a perk of being affiliated or having ties to the merchants not. Like if you have somebody who's in that, they can easily get you this kind of protection for when you're moving your wares, even when you're sailing from place to place. You have seen it once or time two before, but they never really left the boat. But you've heard of them.
I may have seen one during the whole arresting scene.
That was
As
more
a-
capital side. That was more
Okay.
castle side for sure.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
Okay.
All
Know
of
that.
you.
And Doc would definitely hand the contract to Eva as well, just to let her,
Okay.
let her read it.
Do you read it?
I'll glaze over it really quickly, make sure there's nothing in there that's scummy, and then
The only thing that's scummy
I-
about it is how vague it is. So it can't be traced back. It doesn't. It literally. It does not say they found a rift. They're going to close it. It says things like duties hired, specific job, contracted for these dates. Like it is super vague, like mobster style vague.
throw daggers back at Sebastian and then put it in my pack. I know they're kind. I've dealt with bureaucracy.
You have. It's part of what you do. But all of you leave. You do head down to that mine. You guide the two professors through it. And they get to where the illusion begins.
Doc will be the first one through, I guess.
Okay.
He'll cast Mage Armor on himself just as preparation in case something came through since they've been gone.
And as you do that, you see the two professors also kind of give a similar hand to their hands, and you watch as this armor shimmers over them, then vanishes. You see Gail, she looks at the doctor walk through this, she's like, no. And she just waves her hand, and it's just gone.
It's like, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah, no.
Off with you.
Now it's just dark.
Yeah.
And she's like,
I would have saved that for this.
you can see Professor Lavina's like, I've got it. And she branches one of the wands and just, she literally pokes the bubble and it just pops.
I love that.
And now you can see the blatant, destroyed pit trap right there in the middle.
Yeah, watch out for the pit.
Right.
Been nice.
And they both just walk around it.
Oh yeah, there's still some of my blood. Yep.
I'm glad you're okay today.
Thanks to the doc.
Oh, a healer.
Yes, as I said, I'm the team healer.
Oh, very interesting. You certainly have me more of a learned individual, not one of the faith.
I'm not one of the faith, actually. I'm one of a learned individual like such as yourself.
Oh. Not common you see someone like that.
I am rather fascinated with the medical knowledge.
Oh, okay then. And as this conversation's happening, they're going around. All of you go around the trap, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the... And on your way here, you also did have to get through two more of those commonly dressed individuals that were posted at the gate. And you had to show the contract and then head inside. So you get the feeling there's been nobody in or out probably since the wee early hours.
Yeah.
But you head inside, and again, it is that incredibly massive cavern surrounded in all manner of light, sapphires, emeralds, diamonds, rubies. It is incredibly beautiful. And then there in the middle is that really thin little sliver of this kind of neon brown, earthy energy. Probably about 6-7 feet tall, hovering at probably about half a foot off the ground. Lavina kind of steps up a little closer. Well, don't have to read too many books to know that's not supposed to be there.
I was unable to tell whether or not it was natural or purposely placed. Hard to find out.
Right, and that would be difficult. She goes like starts looking around. Kind of hard to see if there was anything carved into the ground or components left behind. This place has probably been trampled, mined, and moved over for who knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to get you that kind of an answer, Doctor. But we can get this closed today.
Well, as long as we can make sure no one else can get harmed by these things.
Of course. Now, though I brought Professor Gale with me, this is no easy task. While we are doing this, should anything be happening, we will not be able to help. We don't know if they, and she kind of gestures broadly to the earth around her, will have any inkling we're trying to close this. We don't know if there'll be any backlash of energy. Seems stable
long do
enough,
you need?
but not long. 10, 20 minutes.
So long
Doc-
enough.
Long enough.
Doc will walk over to Zahn and place a hand on her axe. I believe this will help and give you a magic weapon.
Zahn, you watch as this sickly green energy begins to flowingly carve these little veins throughout your entire axe. Doesn't actually carve into the physicality of it, but it is
Imbued.
over top of it and imbued. And it lasts
What
for
did
a
you do to my
moment,
weapon?
and then it lasts
I
for a
made it
minute,
look cool.
and then lowers.
Can you change it to blue?
There is no lingering color.
Afraid not. It's my own magical essence.
Okay.
And you watch as the two of them start, they kind of move their component pouches in front of them and they open it and start looking through it, idly talking to each other about what they're going to do, how they're going to go about it. They're both going to make intelligence checks to make sure they can figure this out. Oof.
They're dumb as rocks.
Literally. There's a moment where you can see they look legitimately stumped. Like,
Oh no.
they definitely talked a big game, but they're looking at this now and they're like, well, it's...
Can I try to assist with like an arcana?
We don't know it's... This will just be a straight intelligence check. This will be your ability to understand the magic.
Okay. I'll try to assist. I did use identify on this the previous day before.
True. Excuse me.
Not bad. 18.
Okay, that is double what their highest roll was. As you come into the conversation, I'll give you some context.
Yeah.
They're talking about they're unsure if it could be how stable it is, how they should go about it. Would something as simple as a dispel ritual work? Would that be too harsh? Should they do a slower method and dispel it a little bit at a time? Like they are concerned with the sheer amount of raw magic that could be unleashed if they pluck the wrong string and this thing goes nuclear. Like, that's the most way that we as players can understand it.
Yeah. What can I bring to this conversation?
I would say with an 18, you would be able to... First off, you would be able to just impose respect as you let them know you did cast Identify on it. You're able to sort out that it does seem stable. It is connected in some way to the earth around it. And as you do that, you see both of them cast a spell. Do you have access to detect magic?
It's detect magic. Yes, it's one of the spells, but it's a ritual right now.
Okay, so you watch as they both just quickly cast it with a flick of their hands, and their eyes kind of glaze over. And with that, you don't cast it yourself, but you kind of remember and point to them. Hey, if you look down here, look at the base of it, you can see someone has come in and added threads of magic to it to tether it to this place. And that's the clicking point for them. And like, oh, well, we can
I would also
start.
point out if it's one way or two way, because I believe I got that yesterday with Identify.
I believe it was a back and forth portal.
So yeah, it was two way.
Very well then. That helps and could potentially complicate things. They may have a sense something's happening to it, but we could start by removing the tethers, and then we just have the portal to close. And that's just as simple as reversing a planar shift. Okay, we can do this. Okay. And they both pull out this piece of chalk with them. What they pull out, Doctor, is similar to both of them. It's like that thick sidewalk chalk.
Yeah.
But as you look at it, it's iridescent.
Okay.
It's incredibly amazing. And you watch as both of them get down and they start trying their best to draw on the ground, but it is still a bit rocky and rough, but they are able to get there.
Yeah.
They are able to get their circles out. And you watch as they are already beginning to chant and infuse magic into it. And as they complete one circle, it kind of lights up. They complete a second. They do some more inner shapes. And some more. And the magic is beginning to, as the shapes finish, boof, 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 boof. And there is a bit of a rumble and a shift to the area. Just a quick
I will.
small little, like, essentially diamond dust, emerald dust, dust of these precious gems falls down around all of you, and just little light sprinkles.
Eva opens a pouch and catches
You
it.
catch it.
Not open his bag. It just lets it go in.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh shit, for
Can
real?
Zon, can Zon like use her cape and like funnel some in?
12.
Let's see if I can... Yeah, 4. Dex is not my
Nope.
thing.
You managed to catch, I'll say, like 3 gold worth of diamond dust.
Hey, that's 3 more than I had before. I'll take it.
Yeah. It's enough for a component. Maybe.
Maybe. If something says pinch of diamond dust, sure, but I highly doubt that's a thing.
Actually, I don't know what components actually need diamond dust, to be honest.
I know a few, but they're all numbered with gold
Yeah.
values.
They're like spellcast level 5s and higher. Anything else I can think of off the top of my head that might be like lower?
Listen, it can be combined with more later. It's fine.
It's fine.
This is just a start.
But as that happens, I need everyone to make a perception check as you catch this and you kind of look around a little worried.
Zon sees nothing. She got like diamond dust in her
In
eye.
her
and she's
eye,
like,
like, ah!
Ah, no.
The worst
Ah.
diamond dust in your eye. That cuts.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
painful.
She rolled a 1, so it's F.
Oof.
16 for the doctor.
21
16.
for Eva.
Okay. Doctor and Eva, as you're looking around, you're like, okay, nothing crazy's going on. And then you watch as the 2 professors take flanking stances around it, and they're standing in, they have drawn themselves circles to stand in, and they both kind of crouch in the circle, their hands placing on certain points within it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like this just expression of arcane power as all the runes light up, and you watch as little tendrils begin to crawl up out of the runes, and they begin to grab the air itself. But as it grabs the air, you watch as once invisible, now slightly visible, tendrils of pure arcane magic are linking from the ground to the rift. And you watch as this tendril from the symbol that they drew is beginning to pull and tear at it ever so slowly. With that, Eva, something over your left shoulder, you just hear, "Watch out." And you try to look to catch it, and you don't see the source of the voice, but it was familiar.
Oh no.
It was a voice picked from many of hundreds of thousands that you've heard from when you picked up the book.
Mhm.
Something whispering through your knowledge as a bard and what you've picked up with that book. Almost like a warning. And you look to the wall not too far from you, as you watch this hand of all these precious gems begin to reach out of it.
Closest to who?
This would be closest to probably Zahn, who you see is currently a little bent over, trying to like wash out with her water canteen,
Mhm.
trying to wash
no.
out diamond dust from her eye.
It only lasts a minute. I'm gonna save that. I'm just gonna tell Zahn to roll. Try and just roll out of its way so it can't grab her.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Zahn, as
Pretty
you
much.
are washing your eye out, you just
Yeah.
get them clean and clear, like, oh, thank goodness that's over. And you see Eva looking at you, arm extended, like, roll.
She does a somersault out of the way.
Okay. Make a dexterity
Just like
saving
she's already
throw.
bent over, just continues it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
Throw the momentum forward. You
okay.
got this.
Yeah. Do I? Yes. Would Danger Sense come in? No, probably not. She was
Don't see
distracted.
it. No.
Yeah. 11.
So-
I'm gonna use a help die.
Okay.
14 total.
14 total. So
Yes.
Listen, if it's gonna grab anyone, at least it's you.
Yeah.
We're not getting away if it grabs us.
yeah, you unfortunately are not fast enough, and you feel this. I'd say meaty, but it's not made of meat. You feel this bulky and sharpened grasp wrap around your leg. And as you look back, you can see a very familiar humanoid shape. One you had contended with not too many days ago in another set of mines. But what's most terrifying about this creature is that it's not made of rock. It is made of the surrounding precious metals.
Oh, fuck.
And we're going to go to break.
No.
Because it's snack time, y'all. Snack time before initiative.
Sounds good.
We'll come back and roll initiative. All of you hanging out for the first half, we really appreciate it. I hope you are really enjoying this, and I can't wait to get a battle map on the screen. It's going to be fun. But until then, we'll see you in about 15, 20-ish minutes. We're going to take a little bit of a longer one today to make sure everything's just right. So enjoy your snacks. There we go. And we are back. Thank you all so much for hanging out during our snack time. And I'm going to make it a thing to where we talk about our snacks afterwards. I will not be starting because I didn't get snacks. I was busy doing DM things. But you guys are welcome to go around and talk about your snack choices because I'm a big advocate of snacks.
I simply refilled my drink.
Water?
No, chocolate milk tonight.
God, what's chocolate milk now?
Oh, that sounds so
I want chocolate
good.
milk now. I have Hershey syrup downstairs. I'm making fucking chocolate milk after stream. I got
What
Fig
I'm
Newtons
using.
too. Oh, we're having Fig Newtons and chocolate milk. Let's go.
I made a small quesadilla and I have cucumbers on the side and strawberries on the side because I haven't had dinner yet.
You
So
literally made quite the plethora of a snack. That's amazing. I'm about it.
I mean,
I'm about it. It's
I
amazing.
just brought the whole. Thank you. I just brought the whole carton of strawberries down. So
Yes.
She's making that for Nix and me, basically.
Yeah.
yeah, totally, exactly.
Oh, then I get the left ear bug
I
again.
fixed this once already. What's going on with you?
It happened last stream as well.
No, it didn't.
It did.
What the?
I was listening back to the recording.
Is it only after break or?
It happened like half an hour in, or so. I don't know.
That's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what we did to fix it?
It was the
In
mono.
in the advanced properties,
In the advanced
you
properties.
have to click mono, I think.
Make sure mono is check marked.
Mm-hmm.
For my mic?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm just more curious about what keeps setting it off.
Well, I think I know what
I
it
know.
may be. What cursed shut is this? Okay.
Is that better, chat?
that might
tell us.
have done it?
It did last time, so we'll see.
It's fixed.
It's
So I
fixed?
know what
Okay.
happened. And it's because I'm lazy. I have I have one mic that has two names because I couldn't be bothered to rename the old mic. And we changed the one on the one scene, but not the one on this scene.
Of course.
Brandon.
Because I'm
The one
guys,
you're
don't yell at
testing.
me. I'm sensitive.
Okay.
I have been to sensitivity training. I've been told I'm sensitive. I'm not sure how that works, but all right. Well, well, thank you so much for letting us know that I am still quite the amateur when it comes to streaming. But hopefully, we're all professional level D&D players because we are here to bring you fantastic stories. And as such, I will remind everybody that myself and one of our other DMs, Ford, have been invited by a wrong term to use, by a publishing company called First Ones Entertainment. They have asked that myself and Ford come out to Gen Con and guest DM for them. So if you just happen to be going to Gen Con, look for us. I don't remember the exact room he's in, but I will get that information and I will have it tweeted out. But we will be there I believe it's the 3rd through the 6th of August. And I know I'm super excited. I know that Ford is incredibly excited. Also, I am so overwhelmed because there's so much to read to make sure I get their lore right. Because it's incredible lore. And I'm going to put their stuff in the chat because you should go check them out. Because they are amazing. Let me go grab their link real quick. They have a lot of great homemade worlds. They used a 5th edition mechanic, and I will happily promote them because I've been reading it and learning more about it, and they just have incredible worlds, incredible things, and a lot of just fun tidbits to lean into if you're looking for different settings, but still use the 5th edition mechanics. So I encourage all of you to check it out. But as we last left off before break, let's roll initiative.
Yay.
I'm going to drag the party over first so they can see everything. And then I'll drag over the scene.
Ooh, fancy. What the fuck is that monster?
I was wondering when you were gonna notice.
You
The
just
thing is,
blended in so well. I'm
What's
like,
going on? Why is it there? It's not capturing the
Yeah.
right thing. Oh,
Uh-oh.
you
What?
son of a gun.
you have stream moving over it.
Boom. Fixed.
You have the wrong capture. There you
I
go.
do. I did. Did. Now fixed.
There you go. That's what happens when you use display capture. In case you didn't know,
In case you didn't know. I thought I was using.
you get the
I
infinite
thought I was
mirror.
using window, but whatever. We're gonna
That's
move forward and we're gonna have fun.
yeah.
That's what counts. So first off,
Mhm.
let's see those initiative rolls. Well, I also make mine for
Oh,
all my
yeah.
monsters.
Oh, do I have?
Monsters plural.
I'm gonna
Okay.
grab fucking 1,000 dice.
Not horrible.
I know what you're talking about. Mine is horrible.
Hang on to these
I
rolls.
don't have the thing yet.
Okay.
To be fair, you being at the end. Oh my god. Hi, Zon.
I know. I see you
Zon
relax,
with the
see you
fat
recording.
natural 20 for initiative.
Oh yeah. She's like, you're touching my leg. I do not consent.
And just to
Reflex,
make it,
boom.
you know what? Natural 20, you were able to be quick enough to kick it away. You're not
Yeah.
grappled. There's your reward.
Awesome.
Every time someone gets natural 20 on initiative, I'll try and think something fun to give you.
Ooh, awesome.
Just reminder,
I like it.
the opposite works for ones.
That's true.
So we have Zon up in way first. Got a couple of beasties. And then next
That
down
is
we
a
have
demon is
Eva.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if we
And
can consist the theme of bad dex checks all around.
bad dex checks all around. It's okay, buddy.
Yeah, it's fine. I have my monks to do the good ones that are good.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine.
As long as he gets his wisdom and intelligence checks good, we're fine.
Yeah. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, Zon. Actually, first off, let's make sure I did this right. Can everybody move their tokens?
Mm,
Yes.
yep.
Yippers.
All right. We're on a roll so far.
I was about to say no and then realized I was on the Twitch tab.
Oh, no. We won't tell anybody.
It's fine.
Right, Twitch? You won't tell anybody. Keep it to yourself. You too, Kick and
Mhm.
Rumble. We're watching you. Keep it to yourselves.
Yep.
All right. Zon, what would you like to do with your
Ah.
turn? Because it's your turn.
Oh god. I mean, it's not this bad. But this is fine. Yeah, she's gonna turn her, very confused, like, why are you shiny? Okay. And she's gonna rage and hit the thing. Not twice yet, because we're not level 5.
But remember, you get a +1 on that because magic weapon.
Ooh, that is true.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Well,
As well as your actual damage rolls too.
ooh, even better. Okay, she's not going to reckless this first time because she wants to see how it hits. So, that is a 20.
20 total. Yeah, that'll hit. Jesus.
Cool. And then that will be 12 damage.
All right, got it.
Yay. And then she's actually going to move here, and so then she's kind of blocking the way to the spellcaster.
Oh, okay. Smart
Yes.
fucking move.
Yes. Sometimes I do that.
And I'm sorry if I misheard it or didn't hear it. Did you rage?
Yes, she has rage. I
Okay.
will put that on my token.
Then don't you up another plus to your damage?
That's it should. I think it already did.
I don't see it in the roll math. I see the
Plus
12 plus 5.
5. Oh. Yeah, then add I think another 2 at this point.
So it'd be 14 total.
14 total.
14. Why
Right.
doesn't it add that?
Have it changed and notated.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Okay.
raged, you made your attack, and you
Yep.
positioned yourself to be a blocker.
Yes.
Give me a. I'm going to call for what I'm going to name a presence check. Make me
Okay.
a roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus and your strength modifier to see how forcefully and threateningly you can make yourself appear.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll a strength save because
Okay.
that has everything in
Got
it.
it.
That is a 17.
You feel you have definitely gained this creature's full and undivided attention.
Perfect. I don't know if that's
I don't know
good
if
or
it's good or
bad right
not,
now,
but we're going to go with it.
I know. I'm here.
I'm here, and we're going to...
Yeah. Okay. That will be her turn.
Okay. Next up is the creature across from you.
Oh,
As
no.
you have gained its attention, and again,
Uh-huh.
you hit it, and you're like, oh yeah, that was a good hit. You definitely feel like whatever the doc did is definitely helping you attack this creature.
Yeah. Okay.
It is going to take. You watch as you slip out of its grasp, and you see it kind of take its right arm, and it reaches into the rock behind it, and it begins to pull something out of the rock. And as its arm moves away from it, you watch as this giant two-handed precious stone maul forms. And
Okay.
it swings at you.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is fine. That is a 25 to hit.
No, that totally doesn't hit. It's totally not plus 10 above my AC.
And then you are raging, so it goes down to
Yep.
6. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it swings again. Uh, 22 to hit.
Yep.
2d6. Four points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it does not move. It's quite engaged with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just yelling in its face.
Just ah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Let me get to the correct layer here. This is this guy. Eva. After you warn Miss Zahn about the creature coming, you hear a familiar sound of shifting rock next to you. You look over and you watch it.
Slenderman, hello?
Sorry. Hang on. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I think I swallowed a bug just now. I don't know.
Oh.
I need,
Please don't
need some
die.
water. Hang on. Okay, there it is. Remember, people, if you're playing a home game with the people around you, make sure at least one person knows CPR properly.
Does your roommate know CPR?
Woof. All right, so it comes out of the rock. It's much smaller than the one you see Zon fighting, but it is, while it does have elements of those precious stones, most of its body is of that typical earthen rock around you.
Mm-hmm.
But it is going to make an attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is an awful roll. As it comes at you, you have the awareness. And again, you hear that voice just like, duck. And you just listen and you duck and you feel the wind behind a hefty blow just right over your head.
Permission to multi-class into monk.
I approve. It's a monk main.
Do whatever you want. You can do whatever you like.
Noted.
But that's its turn. Go to
Mm-hmm.
the next guy. Doctor. As you see that the ritual is going off, you can see there's some things going on, and then you hear the sound of shifting stone, and you look over behind you, and you can see one of those creatures is actually like coming up out of the ground, like those old Navy SEALs commercials. You remember those? It's
Yep.
coming up like that out of the ground and just uppercut the shit out of you.
Let's see if it does.
Let me see what its modifiers are. 20 total.
Fuck. That hits.
Okay. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Ow.
as it just fucking cold cocks you. See
All right.
here, 5, 10, 15. And then you see it is, after it gets done with you, it continues to move past you. It does leave your
attack of opportunity.
threat range.
I don't have anything for using a spell as it, but I do have a dagger.
You are welcome to dagger it.
I will attempt to dagger it. It's gonna go terrible.
Let's go, Doc.
But we'll
Come
try
on.
it.
Shank him.
Yeah, there's a 12 hit.
12 does not hit, bro.
No, alright. I have another method.
Okay.
I just need to get Warpcaster one day so I can use a spell.
Yep. And then Eva, it is your turn.
Yay. Give me just a second. No, okay, I don't have that yet. Right, that's a higher level spell. Okay, cool. Bonus action, casting kinetic jaunt on myself.
Okay.
So I now have 45 movement speed,
I'm here
and
for
I
it.
do not provoke opportunity attacks for the next minute. Which is a concentration. Where's the thingy? There it is. And then for my action, okay. for my action, I am going to cast blindness on the one closest to caster chick over here.
Okay, what do you need from me?
A Constitution saving throw, please.
That is a fail.
Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, had to make sure they didn't conflict because of concentration. They do not. It will be blinded for the next minute. And that will be my turn. So that means that it fails any check that requires sight. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and its attacks are at disadvantage.
Well, it says blind sense.
Well, yeah.
Or tremor sense.
I imagine it might have tremor sense, but
All right.
in all other cases.
I think that's the only thing that can bypass blindness.
Yep, I know.
Well, other than true sight, but I doubt these things have true sight.
We'll find out.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
All right. Doctor.
All right. Well, I'm annoyed. I'm going to cast Vortex Warp on it. I need another con save from you.
You're annoyed.
Not to annoy you.
You said con save?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a failure. Which one did you cast it on?
This
The one
poor
that hit
thing
you?
is-
Yep, the one that hit me who is currently blinded.
Where are you placing it?
I am placing him at his top left corner.
Left?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. So
60 feet away.
Eva, you, because Zahn, you're unfortunately distracted by the fight to take notice of this. But Eva, you watch as one of the creatures comes up to one of the spellcasters. You can see its two big fists are coming up. And just as they come down, you see the doctor go, no, no. And you watch as this familiar warp, just darkness, appears under the creature. And it just drops like the gravity just went out from underneath it. And you hear thud a good 60 feet away from you.
All right, then. Fine. I see
You
how
guys
it
having
is.
a bad day. Anything else, Doc?
Oh, did we lose him?
With this doctor?
He's typing in chat.
Oh, got you.
Power
it. Okay.
flickered, no. Cool.
The doctor had a power flicker, but he is good there. So that is the end of the initiative round. Top of initiative, Zahn.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I mean, you
He's
know,
right here.
the usual. Exactly. You know what? She is going to reckless and then great weapon master as well.
Oh shit.
Because
Okay.
she can. So let's see if this works. I'm terrified. Oh no. 14?
14 does not hit.
No. Okay. That's, I think, her turn. Yeah. That's her turn.
Did that roll at advantage?
Mm,
Did it?
I'm looking at the math on it. It
It
does
did
not look like it
not.
did.
I will roll it again.
Again.
That did not
shit.
minus the 5,
But
but that
that
would be a
doesn't matter.
20.
You hit him, Jesus.
21. Yes. Okay, so add 10 onto this. 18 points of damage.
No.
Yeah.
You have 10 total points of damage. Plus 10. Your rage.
That.
Because you did 8 slashing. And then 2 rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then 1 magic weapon. So it's actually 11.
No, but then she great weapon master.
Yeah, 11 plus 10. 21.
My brain is not computing. I rolled 5, 6, 7, 8. No, so that's saying the 10. So it's the 8 slashing plus the 10.
Mm-hmm.
okay, you still
Yeah, so
then
it's
add
20.
the 2 and add the 1.
It's 20.
21 plus. You got plus 1 from Doc.
Yeah, so 21. So it's the 8 slashing, which is just the regular damage,
Yep.
the 3 plus the 5. Right? And then the 2 damage is the 10. Plus the great weapon master plus 10 is 20. Plus Doc's 1
21.
is 21.
We're all doing the math, just different ways.
Brain is gone. Fine.
Brain mush. Send help.
Yeah. Help.
Ooh.
I need to fix my Beyond 20 things.
No, it's fine.
All
It's a
good.
good hit. Jesus. You swing back and you kind of like, you swing once, but not to attack, but get the momentum as you bring it up over your head, and then you just dig the great axe into it. Like it tried to bring its arm down quick enough to guard, but you actually clip off a little section of its elbow, and then it digs into what essentially would be the rib cage of this creature.
Fun.
But you,
That's gonna...
I'd say with that amount of damage, you do feel like you are continuing to keep this creature's attention.
Awesome. Okay. That will be my turn.
Okay. The one across from you, he's going to counter. You went reckless, correct?
Yepers.
Okay. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Six points of force damage.
Okay.
And then as its maul
Still raging.
hits you. Yeah, I have it for her. The maul hits you. You see him kind of pull the head of the maul back, and you watch as the butt end of this shaft is coming towards you. And you're like, oh, he's going to hit me at the end of it. And you try to anticipate it. Then you realize he's actually going to punch you. He's just using the haft to get the motion. So you try to dodge and you over anticipate, and you just get whacked right in the jaw with a fist.
Oh, God.
$24 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, that's awful damage rolls. Once I half it, it's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I mean, I'm almost halfway down, so...
Yeah. He ain't looking too good either.
Yeah.
That's his turn. All right. The blinded one. Let me see how far out and when Is it the top of the turn, the end of the turn? I can retry the saving throw.
Just a moment. At the end of each turn.
Okay. Okay. You actually can't see it. You don't know what happens to it.
Nope. It just disappeared
It
somewhere.
disappears somewhere.
And Eva's upset about it.
Yep. What's your spell save DC? Never mind. Alrighty then. The one next to you, Eva, is going to make an attack against you.
Mm-hmm.
24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then it is your turn.
Just a moment. Oh, that went on a journey. All right, 14, so the concentration is fine. And since my original target has disappeared on me, thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. I would have to swap if I want to use that. You know what? That's actually fine, I think. Because this might end up being a better... Yeah, I'm going to drop concentration on Kinetic Jaunt and cast Bane instead on the two that I can see.
Okay. Charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, what is with these saving throws? I don't even need to know the modifiers to know they failed. God mighty. Nope, not that. What do I want for Bane? You'll work.
And then for bonus action, I am going to give a bardic inspiration to Doctor.
Okay.
Even though he's not here to know it, he
Okay.
will have one.
He sent us his mess around. We're good.
Yes. So he will have a D6 for the next 10 minutes. Action, bonus action, and I'm staying here between this one in front of me and our spellcaster.
Okay. So let's see if he hits. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Jesus, doesn't need to use his dice or his inspiration. Because +7 to hit, he said.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck, Jesus. Yeah, he hit. I need to go pull this spell up real quick. Don't mind me.
On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Oh. What?
And that's for the next minute.
Yes.
As long as he's concentrating on it.
Correct.
Okay. Noted. I will give
Doc, you are now a
I will
target.
give ye old doctor the screaming brain. That is our telltale concentration sign.
Must focus.
Yeah. All right.
So
That's his turn. You say he's good there, right?
yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. Top of initiative. Zahn, your turn.
Okie dokie. I mean,
Next turn.
I, yeah. Okay, we're gonna click advantage, reckless. We're gonna make sure that Great Weapon Master is on, raging is on. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, it didn't work. Did it roll advantage? It doesn't roll advantage.
Uh,
Roll it again.
Okay, I will. Let me master on again. Oh, that's a 1.
oof. You missed.
Yeah. Nah.
You didn't
Yeah,
critically
this is
miss.
not-
You just missed.
Yeah. Not good.
So as you try and after the punch square in the middle of your face, you try and recoil and you go for a big overhead swing and it just catches the axe at the blade
It's like,
and it just
uh,
shoves you back. You don't move backwards, but in your 5-foot square, like you are pushed 2 or 3
Mhm.
feet back.
ooh, she's grinding her teeth. She's like, oh, this is gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah, unless you're gonna move.
No, because either way,
Either
it's
way.
I'm gonna get hit. It's either gonna be
Okay.
2 times.
End of your turn?
Yeah. End of my
Okay.
turn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh
Was that a natural
no,
20?
no. That was 2 middle of the road roads. I gotta check something real quick. 18 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. Oof.
Mm-mm.
That would bring it down to 8 points of bludgeoning damage. So that was
Ow.
a really good roll.
Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
And the second one does hit with a natural 19 on the dice.
Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't a natural 20, but yeah, that hits.
Oof.
Uh-huh.
Another 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I'm down to single digits.
Oh man. So as it pushed you back, you just watch as its
Mhm.
foot just kicks you just hard in the stomach and you double over. And then it takes its two hands and brings them together and double fist slams you on your back. You are brought to a knee.
Uh-huh.
You are hurt. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Actually, what is your hit point maximum right now? What is your hit point total?
I am 9 of 45, and I just rolled,
Okay.
and I rolled a 1 on the wisdom save.
You, for the purpose of Zahn's point of view, you believe you've been knocked out. Your world goes black.
Mhm.
And you awaken in this completely voidless space. The only source of light is on you. But you can feel a secondary presence. It's just this, it feels like someone cranked up the gravity to 3 or 4 times the normal. Is how thick and just intimidating this force is on your shoulders. And you hear this voice, and it just says, "What are you doing? Why are you still holding back?"
I'm trying.
That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Need to pull up your character sheet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
While I do that though, well, next is me. I'll just keep doing some things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. This one is going to finish what it was doing. And is going to pop up right behind Professor Gale. It's going to make attack against her,
No.
which it does hit.
Did it ever succeed? It's.
You get the sense that these creatures may have another way to traverse the
Gotcha.
darkness they can move through so freely.
Makes sense.
Keep a track of her hit points over here. Now to see if she can maintain her concentration. She does. So, Eva, you kind of watch as that one you had casted on comes up out of the ground and just starts to beat on Professor Gale, but she remains adamant, eyes forward, voice actually getting louder as she continues to chant the words needed for this spell. But you can see as she takes a hit, and almost immediately there's already blood coming from the wound. That is that one. There's a one on Eva. It's going to take a attack against you. It's going to miss again.
Okay.
And now it's Eva's turn. I go
For the purposes of combat, do these spellcasters count as allies?
for a purpose of combat. Yes.
I will take an attack of opportunity and move 35 feet to get on the other side of the one hitting the professor.
Okay. Give me a moment here. Still getting to Zan's character sheet for no reason whatsoever.
I'm terrified. It's fine.
It misses. Big whiff.
Cool. I'm gonna come up behind the one that's messing with the doctor and say, "Hey, dumbass, get over here." Ooh, do I do it a different way though? Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery at it and try and get its attention. That will be a Wisdom saving throw, sir.
Oh man. That is a success.
Okie dokie. Nothing happens because it's a cantrip. So I'm just gonna keep yelling at it.
Got you.
That is an action. Trying to see if I have any reactions at the moment. I don't think I do. I do not. I can do this though. Bardic Inspiration for Zon.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Boom.
It's not much, but I'm doing what I can.
I appreciate it. Doing great. I'm not dead yet.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't apply. Never mind. Go ahead.
Let me see here.
Brain did a dumb.
I need to look up that spell so I can know how large its area is. Please hold.
Oh, the Wither and
Yeah.
Bloom? 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah, he might be right. That should catch both if you put
It will,
right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I forgot. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
It's a radius,
Okay,
not just
we
a.
need
Yeah.
con saves. 2d20 to make it easy. Both exceed. But
No.
they still take damage.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Half.
as much. So 2d6. What the fuck? You can't make this shit up. 5 and a 6.
Damn.
So 11 halved 5. So they both take 5.
Zon, you can use your hit die
Yay.
and add a plus
And
5
more,
to it.
too.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled an 11, so 14. I get 19 hit points back.
Is that it?
That's it. That's like half her
Did you
health.
add 5 from Doctor?
Yeah, so
okay,
14
just
with the base and then 5. Yeah.
Just making sure.
Yep. Thank you, the doctor.
So yeah, yeah, the doctor will take out his syringe and he just kind of like points it kind of between Eva and Zahn, and you can't see, but if you could see inside the mask, you would see he kind of like closes one eye a little bit, and the mask kind of cocks to the side as he does the calculations in his head, and both of you feel this like this wash over radius of arcane power. Eva, you're unaffected by it. You're just like, oh, yep, spell just fucking happened. Don't know what, but something happened.
Mhm.
Zahn, you feel this sudden invigoration, and you are. We'll get to that. You don't feel that yet.
Oh,
Hang on to that
no.
note.
Okay. Okay.
But Eva, you watch as the two creatures within proximity of you and Zahn just almost like crunch over and like in pain.
Yep.
And then he'll move 15 feet back. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Boom. Zahn,
Shit.
Yeah.
your turn.
Mm-hmm.
You begin to feel this primal presence around you. And it just begins to talk to you. Why are you holding back? Your enemy is 1. We are 2. Focus. Open your eyes. Bear down upon them the full weight of your wrath. And don't come back until you've won. And as you feel that, you feel this sudden inspirational invigoration. You're not sure if it's somebody's healed you or if you're just pushing through heroically. Just something, goosebumps are over your body, and you and this horrific deep roar comes from Zahn. Not her voice. Very animalistic, very deep, very bassy. But you feel reinvigorated and ready to fight. What do you do with the turn?
As she's like crushed on one knee and she feels all this, and like she just one hand grips her great axe tighter, puts it into the other hand, and is just gonna swing up and hit. We will do a reckless great weapon again, and we're gonna hit this time. We're gonna try advantage. There we go. 15.
15.
Yeah.
Satisfied with this result?
Yeah. Oh. That would be 9,
Welcome back.
23.
Did you hang on? You're sure you're good with the 15?
Oh, I will add my inspiration.
Okay.
D6,
Yes.
5, 20.
Good call. Good choice.
Thank you. I was
and
like,
that's how you DM, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah. Woo.
What'd you hit it for?
9 plus 1 is 23 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
She also has a +1 from the magic weapons.
Yep.
Sid.
The doctor returns.
Huzzah.
I heard my healing was effective.
Oh yeah, it was
Very effective.
Fantastic job.
Thank you.
You really just cleave into this thing. Like you feel this invigorated strength, and for a moment, you actually just one hand the axe as you reach up and you grab the double, because his fingers are still interlaced together. It just happened last round. You actually grab that with one hand and you yank the creature down as you come up, and you just sink this two-handed weapon momentarily boister up. You sink it right there into where like the clavicle, and just wham, and you use that to continue to help yourself, dragging it out of the enemy as you get to your feet, and you pull it out, and then you once again assume that two-handed grip.
Yeah. But that will be her turn.
Okay. Now it's its turn. $21 to hit.
Yep.
Oof, that is just shit damage. That's unfortunate. 5 points of bludgeoning damage on the first hit.
Is
Okay.
that halved?
That is halved.
Yep.
Is it halved again because of my enfeeblement?
It is not halved again. So what's 5? 2, right? Two
Two.
points
Yep.
of
Okay.
Take the lower.
damage.
Yep.
Yes,
You're
I
using
will
a,
heal.
it is using a
He
weapon.
is using a
therefore
weapon.
It is
That is
half
full
damage
ret.
initially.
Yep.
20 to hit.
Yep.
I literally can't. I can't even half this number low enough. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage. Fuck your spells. Fuck your teamwork. Good job.
You're the one who gave me the opportunity to use it.
You're not wrong. I didn't even think about it when I saw, oh, cool, this guy's got a weapon. Let's pull it out. And then.
And I love how you literally just talked about it too. Yeah.
DM brain. This is happening. It's going.
It's why I'm never afraid to talk about that kind of stuff in front of Brandon, because he will forget 10 minutes in.
100%. He
Me.
knows. I know my weaknesses and strengths.
I do too. It's why I exploit them on Tuesdays.
Thanks. Let's see here. So the one that is blinded was not affected by your spells. So it's going to continue to assail the person trying to close the door to its home. And it does so.
Was that this one next to me?
Minus D4. That's
Or
right.
the other one.
No.
And it would be at disadvantage if I'm flanking it.
No,
Is that not how that works?
no, just you gain advantage on
Okay.
melee attacks.
I'm.
But it is
That'd be like
no.
a
This one
Pathfinder
isn't
thing.
Bane.
Oh, right. Wrong system. My bad.
What system is that?
Yeah, that's a thing in Pathfinder. I think that you can take in certain classes. Where
Gotcha.
if you're flanking with an ally, you know, they get
I
disadvantages.
remember that. All right, everything's marked. That's that his turn. And that's the one that was next to Eva that is baned. It is going to go for the other spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
It misses, however. It's going to roll the last spellcaster's concentration check. Oof. She loses concentration on the spell, and you watch as the circles around her dim. Eva, your turn.
Give me just a second.
Quick question for you: are these things constructs?
You don't know.
Okay.
Well, I would say you have a feeling they were definitely they're probably not constructs. You would know that through just the research. Actually, no, that's right. You guys have researched this. They're not constructs. You know that these are earth elementals. They're just changed because of the properties of the rift.
Right. Wait,
Yeah.
this one missed the spellcaster?
Missed.
Yes.
Then she would keep concentration, wouldn't she? She wouldn't take any
Yeah.
damage.
You
I
got
meant
her
the other one.
bit.
I forgot to roll it.
Oh! Got you. Trying to keep track. Alrighty. Well, that kind of sucks. There's really not a lot I can do to this shit. I will give Zahn another inspiration. I think I can do that, right?
As long as she isn't already holding one, I believe.
Yeah, she used that one, so I think I can do that
Yes.
again.
Awesome. I will take it.
And then action. I am going to try to whisper it afraid. The one that's between me and the spellcaster will receive a dissonant whispers. Wisdom saving throw, please. Unless it is by nature deaf.
Wisdom saving throw. Why do you do this to me? Why?
It needs to go to
You're
the
going
dice jail.
aside. Another one's.
Oh, use it again.
Where's my
please.
metal dice? Nope. 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 Where are you? You're in here somewhere. There you are. Don't do me wrong. He failed.
All right.
Is it immediately? Is this the immediate one or is this not the immediate one?
Dissonant whippers, I believe that's the.
This is using its reaction to
Yeah.
move as far as its speed allows.
Away from you.
Correct.
Okay then. We're gonna roll a
I was
d4.
thinking the 13 is like it.
And that is also a total of 13 psychic damage.
Oh, let's record that first before I roll this so I don't forget it. Said 13?
Mm-hmm.
You watch as you do this. It starts to run. There's pieces of it staying behind. Like it just falls off. It literally running its ass off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4.
I don't.
We're just gonna go
Yep.
clockwise. 1 up, 2
Yep.
right, 3 down, 4 left. How far? It's whole movement.
It's speed,
speed.
yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Straight down.
Good enough. And that is all.
Okay. Doctor, your turn.
I am going to cast a Ray of Sickness on the one next to the spellcaster.
Okay.
Please. I'm going to. It didn't transfer over, did it? Did it?
Not yet.
But okay. It rolled on my end, and don't know if my thing's not working or not. I'm sure it's in the campaign logs, right?
Yeah,
So
it's in the
you see that?
campaign logs. Give me 1 second to
Okay,
get to
so-
there.
For viewer's sake, it was a 13, but I'm going to add that D6 inspiration onto it.
Do it.
For a total of 18 to
That
hit.
hits.
And it needs to make me a con save, as it takes 2d8, which is 9 poison damage.
Success.
All right. It's not poison, but it still takes the poison damage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Better that than being poisoned. Poison sucks.
I know I was hoping to get it poisoned, so I didn't have to worry about it. Disadvantage on attacks and ability saves is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and get its attention,
Okay.
and with my full 30 feet, get it in its face.
Oh, okay.
Best way to get its attention.
Okay.
I can't do anything for a bonus action.
Yeah.
Right now.
Let's see here. Make an intimidation check.
Sure. It's gonna go great. 14 flat.
14 flat. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I'm going to relog into Doctor's sheet and see if that fixes this.
All right. Top of initiative.
Can I test real quick so you know?
It's on.
All right, it's working. It's working.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So she like has it in like the clavicle area. She's gonna like rip it out, and she's gonna like undercut it and try and get it like up into the ribs.
Okay.
Let's see if she can do that. Fuck it, we're doing Reckless Great Weapon Master again because I love that shit. Okay. 18 to hit.
19 to hit.
19 to hit.
Does hit.
Amazing.
Got that +1 to hit for me. That'll match your weapon.
Yeah. And that's 24 points of damage.
Ooh, buddy. He ain't looking good.
25 points of damage, actually, because I forgot the +1.
He is not looking good.
Mm. She's just grinning. She's like, haha, I found my second win. I'm not a fighter, but I found my win.
Alrighty then.
And, yeah.
End of your turn?
End of her turn.
Okay. This creature is going to make its attack against you.
Okie dokie.
17 to hit.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Change those dice too.
Yeah,
No,
Get
keep them.
my damage dice out here. Give me more damage dice.
We need to have like a purification of your dice.
Especially before I go to Gen Con. Jesus.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'll roll fire there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
See, that's it. You're just saving it for
Yeah,
Gen
exactly.
Con.
1
Yeah.
point of bludgeoning damage, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Second attack.
Mhm.
19 to hit.
Yep.
It's not half bad. Could be worse.
Uh-oh.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Can I resave against this effect?
At the end of your turn, every
That's my
time.
turn every time.
What?
Fuck you. No, it's great.
Did you
It's
say
fine.
for
It's
the
fine.
turn
It's great.
before?
It's great. It's fine. I forgot last round, but I'm not gonna.
That's
Yeah,
It's
right.
my own fault.
You let
I
us do
forgot.
it. Oh.
DMs should be better.
Yeah, at the end of each turn you take with that creature, you can make the con save. You can make a con save against my spell DC.
All right then.
So
The one. Does it stay afraid of you, Eva?
It does not.
So it can move back.
It can.
It's actually going to move 25 feet because it is going to attack you directly now.
All right.
$19 to hit.
That is
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
7. Got it.
End of its turn. The one next to Doc is now given your roll. Make his decision. It does not like the fact that you cast a spell at it last time.
good.
Give me just a second because I need a concentration check to see if that Bane is still up on
Okay.
it.
Yep.
It is not.
All
Bane
right.
drops.
All right.
Thank goodness.
Don't worry. I'm about to add more stuff for you to fuck with you.
Alrighty then. And I had to do my math real quick. Hang on, please. 19 to hit.
Even with shield hits it.
With shield still hits.
My AC with magic mage armor is 14.
Okay.
So
You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
let me do that con save real quick. See if I hold my concentration. Did it transfer over or no?
Not yet.
I don't see it.
It didn't even roll in the campaign thing, so I might have to just see if reconnecting to Roll20 works.
You have lost the doctor.
Again. The whole Windows.
Your
update
party
takes
is
my
important to
a
us.
lot of
Please
things.
hold while we find the doctor.
21, so I make that. You said 6?
Yes.
Go.
You hold well.
And the thing's still enfeebled.
And it's
But-
now Eva's turn.
I am going to train this thing like it's my dog. Have another dissonant whispers.
Oh my God.
Can I get another wisdom saving throw,
Damn it.
please?
Ah, finally. Natural 20. Yes.
DM Bane.
Oh.
Yeah.
I am not taking the chance of
I
this thing.
agree with this. I agree with you, Insbane.
4.
You never use it.
4.
Thank you.
We love you.
We never get.
5,
We
10,
this is the first time we
15,
get a big on you.
25.
This
No, wait, I
campaign.
gotta roll a dice. That's which way he runs. Are you
To
fucking?
be fair, we have not used it in 30 episodes.
You watch
This is the
as this
first time using it.
creature runs into the portal and vanishes.
Oh, okay then.
That's
As it runs away, it takes 15 points of damage. So if it
There's
makes
still
it
more
that
of
far,
it. It's still running. You see another piece of it fall off, but it's just gone. Like you hear.
and I will give 1 inspiration to Doctor.
Okay.
I get a lot of these. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait,
Doctor,
I
it's your
have
turn.
movement. Can I?
Cool. I'm going to activate my mask.
No.
I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Fail.
Your rock friend is now frightened of me.
What should we use for frightened?
And just so you're aware what it does, it means it is all it has disadvantage on the ability checks and attack rolls as long as I'm still inside of it. And it cannot willingly move closer to me.
Okay.
But that will drop my concentration, I believe, on enfeeblement.
Oh, yes.
Because I believe even if I'm casting through the mask, it's still concentration.
Yes, you still have to hold the magic of the spell.
Yes, I think this is more important right now. Zon, I think you're okay for now.
Yep.
So
Brandon's just like, please, finally, give me something.
He's got to last one round. I just need this guy to last one round. That's all I need. Last one round. It's going ham. HAM ham.
okay, that would be my turn.
Zon, top of initiative.
Yeah.
It is your turn.
Come on,
Yeah.
Zon.
She's on a roll.
Finish it.
Do it. Okay. We're gonna do Great Weapon Master, advantage. We're going for the big guy again. Let's do this. 19 to hit, 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. That's a total of. Wow, that rolled time. 20 damage. 27 points of damage.
Okay.
Wait, how many?
27.
27.
Yeah, she got 11 to 13 plus the 1.
Good God.
Yeah. Does that maybe kill it?
So, as a DM and as a content creator, I have spent many moons wondering how can I not be many other creators who ask various questions in key moments like this. And I believe I have coined a phrase that I will hope all of my DMs at Player Hater Gaming will use. Zon, describe your moment.
Yeah. So she went for the uppercut into the ribs the last time. She's gonna pull it out, and she whips it around her head and goes for the other side and just cleaves his head off.
Okay. And this one actually does have a head too. It's interesting. Most of the ones you see just a little
Yeah.
mound. This one's actually shaped, showing it has a higher level of sentience, strength, and power.
Yeah.
So as you did the uppercut, you bring it around, and using the momentum of it, you have it two-handed, but you let go with your further away hand, and you just let it carry through one-handed, and just
Yep.
your steel cuts precious rock. And
Yeah.
the head just actually and just scatters into hundreds of tiny pieces of earth, dirt, mud, diamond, emerald, dust, ruby. And as this happens, you're like, oh, please let that be it. And the body, like the two fists come up, about to strike you as if it's still standing and alive. And as they come up, it just collapses into nothingness.
Yes. And from there, as she sees it fall to the ground, she's gonna look at Eva like, yeah, I did it. And then she's gonna see the last one, and she's gonna stalk over to it. And because she reduced it to 0 hit
You can
points, she
use
gets
your
a bonus
feet.
action
Yep,
attack.
I know. Oh, I'm
I
aware.
can use my feet.
You were looking for that
Yeah.
crit or that kill, one of the two.
Yeah, little bit. So she's gonna try and do the exact same thing
Okay.
on this dude. That is a 21.
It hits.
Oh my god. What?
Jesus.
Did you just max damage?
I
No, you're 1 point off from max damage.
Yeah.
So what is that? 29?
Number. Yeah.
No, it's
No.
higher than that. 37.
Well, it's 18.
Mm-hmm. Great Weapon Master doubles the damage, right?
No, it doesn't double it.
Was it at 10?
Just 10, yeah.
Yeah, why
The
is
29.
that?
Yeah, 29.
Yes.
It's dead. Fuck, Jesus. At 27 hit points. Like, yeah, he's stout enough.
Yeah. Close enough.
We can
So
just enough
after
the,
taking that one out,
array.
like you go with momentum of your swing of your axe and it whips your whole body around and you slug it over your shoulder and you just run at this last guy and you jump and just big flashy overhead wham cleave it right in the middle. And Doc, you're like, oh, this guy's gonna hurt if he hits me, and you're watching this fist come back just ready to fucking clock you, and you just watch as it you see this quick shift of light just straight up and down through the creature. Like, what the hell was that? And then you look between its feet. You see the head of Zon's axe. You're like, wait a minute. That went there a second ago. And you watch as the creature just crumbles into 2 pieces.
Zon just looks at Doctor like, oh, hi, the Doctor. You okay?
I'll be okay.
Oh, good.
Alrighty
Good
then.
thing
Give me
I
a
made the
moment
thing
as I
clear
roll
for his
some
life before
dice
he
for our
died.
2 spellcasters. Actually, first off, somebody roll me a d6.
My turn. Red got the last one. 4.
4? Okay.
4.
I just headbutted the microphone. Okay.
Get you a shock mount
Yeah.
for it.
With Professor Gale regaining her constitution and her focus, she gets back to casting, and you see a moment that takes the runes a second to flicker up, and we can actually combat is resolved, but we're going to go back to another scene. As I should go hear this one, as the runes light back up and the 3 of you begin to come closer and watch what happens. there's a moment where the rift actually widens into a stabilized portal. Doctor, you would recognize this as the tethers have been removed. It is now just a regular portal. It is no longer being basically siphoned into the ground around it. And
Okay.
the three of you can look in, and you actually see into the elemental plane of Earth. And you can see this vast rolling rockscape. There is no green, no vegetation. The sky is even brown, and it is just jagged, endless earth as far as you can see.
Do we see the elemental that ran
You
through
do
earlier?
see elemental that ran through, and you see it charging to come back through. And it reaches forward to come through, and just as it begins to go, its fingers come through its arm, and then you hear both professors just go, "Henyuk!" And they both press this incredible force of arcane power into the rune, and the portal iris closes, just squeak, and the arm just hits the ground and skids forward, stopping just shy of Eva's feet.
Man, I was having fun over there. It's like training a dog.
Speaking of which, how is Oscar?
He's doing quite well. He's become quite a master at flashing everywhere. It's quite
And
annoying,
Tweely?
really.
And Tweely, how's that one doing?
I mean, same as usual.
You have a dog?
And a cat.
Oh, well, I know about the cat. I've seen the cat.
Yes, I have what is known as a blink dog. It just goes where it wants to.
There
Oh my
is a
God.
moment of silence, and I need someone to roll me a D100.
I can go for it.
Okay.
Do it.
Say I used my luck on that D6. I am not going again.
That was how many rounds until more things came.
Yeah.
82.
82. With the rift closed, the only sources of light left are those that have been brought out by other miners, and probably the rest of you probably put some torches around to light it up for everybody. And they're just these two wizards breathing heavily, and there's still like this reverberation in the air of this just thick and this dense arcane power just hanging about. Zahn, it's familiar to you as if someone has just cranked up the gravity in this place. And Eva and Doctor, there's no need for a roll, but you're definitely feeling labored breathing in just this space. And there's a moment and a pause, and the two professors begin to stand. And you can watch as outward from the point of contact where the rift was, the stones are beginning to gently shift back to earth and normal rock.
Oh.
And you watch as it spans outward further and further. And it gets to the walls, and it starts to crawl up the walls. But then about 3/4 of the way up, it stops.
Okay, so there's still some.
And that top quarter of the wall, and however far deep it goes into the ceiling above you, remains as that precious stone.
Huh. Sebastian will be happy about that, at least.
And you can see Gail is still, like, she's starting to, like, tend to herself a bit. She's got dirt over her where she took that hit, and she's like...
Doc will go over, and I'm going to drop a cure wounds into her.
And she doesn't even try to recoil or anything. She says, "Oh, thank you, Doctor."
9.
And it stops the bleeding, and she's able to clean herself up just a bit. Okay. Well, that was a task, wasn't it?
Quite. But nothing we weren't up to.
I'm just glad it's done. I'm going to go home and take a bath. And she just starts to leave.
I believe that's fair.
And then
Um,
the other professor, the one you're used to speaking with, she just kind of looks over to the three of you. Well, you are quite gifted, aren't you?
Thank you.
Stop by sometime. Not on school
Early
days.
mornings. Anytime.
Set up an appointment with the desk for a weekend. I'll be there.
Will do.
And she heads out. She makes it about. She walks away. You watch. It's actually kind of a funny moment. She makes it about 10, 15 feet away. And Doctor, you watch as she begins to trace symbols in the air. And there's no effect. And she's like, bloody ritual. And she keeps walking. You get the sense she was probably wanting to get home super fast, but didn't work.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The effect's still lingering, kind of.
Yep. But with that, we will end right there because it is 9:26.
That was a great session.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope all of you enjoyed it.
Yes.
That's what is most important to all of us here at Player Hater Gaming, is to make sure that we are not just having fun ourselves, because we got to have fun too, but to make sure it's entertaining for you guys to watch and listen to. So we hope it is. I know I had a blast. That's all that matters to me. And, also, I had fun. Let me see here. Made all the announcements that need to be made outside of thank you all so much for being here. Once again, to my fantastic table, you guys are incredible players. Thank you for being here, a part of this table. It's a lot of fun. I look forward to having Miss Red back next week when her internet company decides how to do their job properly. Let's hope. Until then, have a great night. If you enjoyed it here, make sure you check out our Sunday stream. And then also make sure you check out our socials and join our Discourse. We'd love to talk with you and share memes. But until the next time, have a great one. Go get your snacks and have a fantastic night.